I don't know what this guy does.
$3,000 paid like $95,000.
Yeah, I came across the Costco guys.
There's enough shit there to like survive 10 years.
I'm never looking back. I'm always looking nowhere. See it on my track. Just wanted you to know where.
Welcome back to the SoBet pod, not the SoBet
Why does he
scoop.
do that? I hate that intro, by the way.
I like just when it starts and it just starts.
Okay.
You know
Just
what I
starts
mean?
then. Sure.
He
Whatever you want.
He puts on his voice.
For the SoBet scoop, it's fine because everybody's like waiting. But for this, it's more. Yeah, he puts on the voice.
Puts on his voice. It's his camera voice.
I know.
Comes out. Can't control it. All right.
But episode 9.
Episode 9. Nasty will be on this one. It'll be quite the conversation. I was just talking about Nasty because, I don't shit on anybody. No, I don't. Sometimes. But
are you prefacing that because you're
so
about
I
to
just
shit
put
on
out,
Nasty?
like, because I will.
Are you prefacing that because you're about to shit on Nasty?
No, because Nasty always likes to, do the, let me teach you a lesson here type of shit, right? And I'm about to teach him a lesson today, which is going to be called closing line value and why it's so important when you're betting on sports, right? For instance, I just put out my free bet of the day on SoBet. Mm-hmm. He also just put out his free bet of the day. Exact same bet. Okay?
What is it?
His Kate Otten over 3.5 receptions.
Okay.
His odds minus 155.
Does he just bet it?
My odds plus 105. I bet it last night at plus 105.
That's crazy.
Now, you can also, though, still right this second get it minus 125 in MGM. He just didn't shop lines. That's the other. That's going to be lesson number 2 is shopping lines.
Well, yeah, that'll be a good interview. I mean, I feel like we have a ton of people waiting for that interview, 100%. Especially on the platform. His little Nasty Nation that he's built.
Of course, real quick, we'll just cover it. But the kid who hit for 117K, I think that happened last week.
What was the situation on that?
It was a 3-leg first touchdown lay. Okay, it was $250 on Amari Cooper. And if you remember, the only reason Amari Cooper got that touchdown, because we faded the Browns that day, was because they fumbled the opening kickoff return. First play, Amari Cooper somehow catches that ball. Jonathan Taylor, first-time touchdown.
Which I had.
And then the last one was in the primetime game, Jamar Chase.
Which was an insane first touchdown.
And it was an insane first touchdown. It was I don't even know, what was it, 40-yard, 50-yard bomb? But hit for 117K. When I saw the kid talking about it and stuff, I was like, he almost was like two completely different people. Because I did see him on Trent's stream, right? I saw like that video come out where he was talking about it, and he was like,
Trent, do we believe? Brother. I got Jamar Chase. First touchdown. Hammer it. I'm okay with you taking it, Trent. Make that money tonight. I believe in you. God bless.
Like, he was almost acting like Brecky Hill's ex-wife, I forget, Jinxie.
Yeah,
he was almost acting like Jinxie, right?
Yeah,
so I was really weirded out. But then when I saw the video of him like actually reacting to cashing it, he was like a whole completely different guy.
No fight! Chase! Are you kidding? Oh my God! I just won $117,000! Oh my God! Yes!
Yeah.
Like I actually saw it was like almost like a normal. I don't know. I almost was confused.
Dude,
I was telling you because he was two completely different people.
Industry plan.
It was so weird to me. I don't know. Very strange. That was so fucking weird to me. Another thing this week that happened that is mind-boggling to me. You just found out who the Costco guys are.
Yeah. Monday, Tuesday just didn't sleep well for some reason.
Sure.
And I came across the Costco guys. I don't know. And dude, what's so funny is my brother's been editing these videos for me. And the other week he was like joking around. He was like, "You're going to be like the Costco guys." And I was like, "Who are the Costco guys?" And he was like, like those guys on TikTok, like the kid dad and his kid. Yeah. And I was like, "No, I don't." He was like, like they're cringy. And he just left it at that. And then I found them.
It's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
Big AJ, you got chocolate everywhere from your double chunk chocolate cookie.
Yeah, this is probably gonna fucking blow your mind if you didn't know it. First of all, did you see the Rizzler?
He's like their cousin?
So, no. That's actually a completely random kid. Not related. They're not friends. Completely random kid. I'm not even joking. But Rizzler, he's like that little fat kid who always like does this. Did you see that one? He's like always doing this. Oh, you ever see the Rizzler? Everyone loves the Rizzler. The Rizzler's like everyone's favorite. Like, bro, they all got their own kid. They always do like this video every week where they do this thing, like do this, and they like tap everyone. And basically it's just like introducing the characters.
Yeah.
And it gets like hundreds of thousands of likes and millions of views. It's the craziest shit ever. But the most controversial thing with this family, and the thing that I always see, is that everyone always asks this question: doesn't Big Justice have school? Doesn't Big Justice have school?
Well, it's been summer,
and
right?
they just no. They've been doing this for over almost a year now.
Oh wow!
And they've been doing this like every day. They have a new video that comes out every afternoon on your FYP.
We'll be bringing the boom
Around
about
a corner.
3:15.
That's in the song. And so, yeah, literally, dead fucking ass,
Does
bro.
everyone else know who these people are?
Everybody, every single. I'm telling you, bro, they're so big,
You're
bro. They
late.
get
I
tens
can't
of
believe I was
millions
so
of
late
views.
to the party.
And
Big
that's
AJ, Big Justice.
Big AJ, Big Justice, and then it's
Double
just
chunk
Ashley.
chocolate cookie.
And the mom's name is Big Justice's mom. That's her character. I don't know when it's gonna run out. Like
Wait,
at some
what's
point.
so the double chocolate chunk cookies, that's like
Double
Big
chunk
AJ.
chocolate cookie.
those are from Costco,
Yeah.
and so those just trump every other cookie.
You know how many booms that gets on the boom meter?
They're sold out of them regularly
Yeah.
because of these
Because
people.
of these
Dude,
guys.
he talked about it. So he said that his
Oh my
Costco,
God.
his local Costco used to sell 400 cookies a day. And then once they started making the videos, bro, they make like over 2,000 cookies a day now.
Every day.
And they sell out of them.
God,
It's crazy, bro.
dude.
I don't know what Costco's paying them on the side.
Costco
but-
probably hates these people.
Oh, they love them, bro. Because everybody's now going here and buying.
but everybody
fucking-
was already going to Costco.
guess what?
Now they just have to make a ton of cookies.
Did you hear what happened to Costco now? No. So Costco's around nationwide now are now getting rid of that person at the front door, and they're bringing in an automated system because so many people are going to Costco now to eat the double chunk chocolate cookie and the chicken bake, and so they don't have memberships. Wow, it's crazy. The Costco guys. All right, now before we do move on to the interview with our boy Nasty. Leaderboard talk.
Yeah, let's get it.
I'll
Let's
go
get into
ahead
it.
and start it off. I have been on the 30-day leaderboard for
Yeah.
quite a while without getting off it.
You're number 5. But on the 30-day, Tin Roof Sports.
Oh yeah, Tin Roof, absolutely rushing it. We just made an ad
Dude,
today about it.
he's a pretty similar, I feel like, better to you.
I've tried looking at keeping up with some of his stuff, and I do want to say, don't let me forget, but I did tail somebody new on the platform last night, and I did cash.
Who was that?
Steve
Betts?
Steve Betts.
Yeah, he's got a nice profile picture.
Yeah, it's a good. That's what kind of almost attracted me to
Yeah,
his post last night.
He's got a tie
So
on.
I go, who the hell is this guy? I click on his profile. I go, where do I follow him at? I go to, Twitter's, and I'm like, okay, all right. So I go back, and his play was fading Coco, our sweet Coco Gauff. His write-up was good. It was talking about how he's been waiting for this line. It finally
And he
moved,
faded
blah, blah,
Coco.
blah. Faded Coco, took the other girl plus 5.5. I took it. It was at 4 a.m. this morning. Woke up, forgot about it, remembered, oh, I have to check this. Went, checked it. Easy cash.
Wow.
Easy cash.
Good job, Steve.
And I
Hey, shout out Steve.
No, shout out Steve.
Last thing on the leaderboard.
Go ahead.
Past 30 days, 55%. The 30-day.
Yep.
Average ROI of 10.8% over the last 30
Who?
days. The 30-day top 10.
Oh, yeah. Just everybody in the 30 days.
Dude,
yeah, all together.
10.8%
Yeah.
average ROI, hitting at a 55%.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
You want to try to hit, I think the absolute minimum is 52.3%.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anything over that's good. 55% and above is very good. So
Very good.
For there to be 10, between 10 guys,
with a 10.8%
that's
ROI.
crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There's one more guy that I actually want to give a shout out to because
ahead.
I always check the leaderboards, even if I'm on it, not on it. I like to try to keep an eye on who's on here most consistent. Somebody who's on there very consistently is $1 Million Bets.
Yeah.
And I feel like we don't give him enough credit.
Dude, I
sometimes.
tail him a lot in soccer.
And again, $1 Million Bets, it's a guy who I feel like I would be, and I'm not saying that with all of us, but just me personally, I feel like me and $1 Million Bets are probably really good buddies in real life because, again, I don't know what this guy does.
Yeah.
But I have him on Snapchat. I see what he does every day.
Do you? What
And
does he do?
He golfs and gambles. It's like, I'm just like, bro, where do you live? What do you do?
I honestly think $1 Million Bets is a candidate of guys that should move to Nashville.
I didn't realize, though, that he golfs every day.
Yeah, he must be
I
a
don't
stick.
know where he got that
He must
from.
be a stick.
So, yeah. Has to be. He's a stick and a gambler, so.
Has to be.
Yeah, absolutely has to
Well,
be.
I mean,
But
I hear footsteps, so.
Getting
And
another-
in walks Mr. McNasty from Nasty
Yeah.
Nation.
Wearing that
Interview
fucking
inbound.
shirt.
Yeah, you're on.
Yeah,
buddy.
we're just
You're live.
yeah, just right into it. But appreciate you coming as always, Nasty.
Not like, oh, it's
Now he's like too chill about it.
We're good?
We're starting.
Chill.
We're starting. We're right into it.
All right.
But appreciate you coming, Nasty. Just for everyone to watch this right now who doesn't know who you are, just give him a quick breakdown of who the fuck you are.
Is this the camera?
And yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yep.
Nasty
one.
from Nasty Sports. Been a degenerate since 3rd grade, basically. Lost my first bet. I've told you this story a million times. Lost my first bet. Stole $20 from my mom. Lost it on the Super Bowl. I'll never forget it. 49ers beat Cincinnati in the Super Bowl, and I went with Cincinnati. Yeah,
Cincinnati.
yeah lost $20.
You actually just made this just popped in my head. Boom, just hit that. Just made. I don't know what. Okay. So you love exact scores.
Yeah.
And you love these overtime plays, right?
Sure, yeah.
I've got something for you.
All right, all right.
Tonight?
I've got something for you.
Tonight?
No, it's not for about 2 months.
All right.
Packers-Niners play. You go back to the draft day, okay? Pat McAfee show, right?
Okay.
When I was watching it, they had the that magician guy on. Not magician, but like he's the dude who like reads people's mind. His name's like Oz, right? You've seen him. Everybody's seen him. Everybody knows
It's
what I'm talking about.
what the fuck's his name? What the
I
fuck's
think
his
it's
name?
Oz. Something Oz. But it's Oz, right? He goes like NFL teams all the time.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like,
The
oh,
white guy.
I could think of this name that you would never imagine that I would know,
We
right?
saw it, yeah.
He basically predicted every single person getting drafted, right? You know, every single spot up to number 13. It was crazy, right? And then he also predicted one more thing. And it's that this year, the Packers and 49ers will play. The Packers will win 24-17. So we just have to remember that.
And what if they don't?
I don't know.
He's a fraud?
Yeah.
People are going to remember that.
I swear to God, if you get this right,
Tell him the game of the year.
Oh my
Read
God.
It to him. Read it to him,
Come
please.
on, bro.
Read him to him. Packers
This guy's a freak.
beat the 49ers
Get outta
for
here,
27. Remember this screen grab when it happens this season.
That was not how I expected to start this.
Okay, but third grade.
Third grade, lost my first bet. Ever since then, I just have always done it. You know, it started out in high school, just buddies betting each other. Then ended
Where'd you
up
go to high school?
in New Mexico.
Oh, okay. Did you grow up there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Albuquerque or?
No, southern, like by
all
El
I know.
Paso. Yeah, everyone knows Albuquerque.
Like kind of where Texas juts out? Like
yeah,
down
like
that
right
place?
where Texas and New Mexico meet.
That's crazy.
I got property there.
It's the compound.
Yeah, it's the compound.
When was the last
Do you
time
have,
did that?
is it actually a
No,
compound?
it's literally
Like
a
a
compound.
doomsday prepper
Yeah,
compound?
1,000%. There's enough shit there to like survive 10 years.
Like canned food, guns, ammo.
Like the MREs. yeah, me and my dad used to be. I used to right after the military. I was like every year I'd spend about $300-400 in just supplies, ship it to my dad. Just
Oh, I got you. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so
they
this
have-
has been a stockpile situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
of everything.
You're in too. You got
Yeah,
an
We
invite.
already
going.
talked about this a couple
Yeah,
years ago.
you got an invite.
I've been in. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been in. Oh,
we
yeah.
need people.
you have the
that hold
address?
The forces.
Huh?
You have the address?
Oh, I'm-
Oh, so he's not in. He's
Not
not
in
in.
Yeah, I'll
You'll
I'll
get
check
the
text
address.
messages deep. I'll check deep in the messages to see if maybe I got one for a
Listen,
couple
if we
years
ever
ago.
get to that point, there won't be no more text messages. You're done. So we need to get together.
Well, I'll be able to
soon.
search them, Search my old text messages.
Oh, okay, okay,
There's
there you
the
go.
bing.
All
There
right.
it is right there. Let me.
If it gets to that point, and we all get there and we're all like, all right, we'd probably have fun for like a couple weeks. And then what would we bet on?
You'd make something up.
I think we'd have
Yeah,
to. I mean, survival. Like who dies first? Like who's
We'd
gonna
be
be
betting on who dies first. What's your best hit of all time?
biggest hit of all time actually happened during COVID in the bubble. I did a 3-team parlay. It was in one of those moments where you're just like fucking you're going up and down. You know how sports betting is. You go up, you go down, you go up, you're down. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I went and dropped like $4,000. Dodgers to win remember when the NBA was in the bubble and they were playing like the same time
Yeah.
baseball was, or
Yeah.
or it was something where like all the
Yeah,
sports.
it was
Even
in
the Masters
August.
played
Yeah,
at a
like
weird time
everything
that
was
year.
happening at once. And it was
Yeah.
like a weird. I took Lakers to win the championship. I took Dodgers when they were down 0-1 in the World Series to come back and win the World Series. And then I took a dog. $3,000 paid like 95,000.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and I hit
And
that
it
bitch.
hit?
Wow.
It hit.
Well, what did that feel like that day when you like cashed it out?
Yeah, it was fucking, and it was an actual ticket too. So it wasn't like instantly going into my account. I literally went to it was Motor City in Detroit, and I, at Motor City, which is FanDuel, and cashed it out. They had to call security, count out fucking, it was that moment where you see everyone counting out thousands of dollars. So.
That's fucking epic.
No, you know what? The thing is that sometimes you got to take a chance. And I know a lot of people are like, fuck, $2,000. Like just last year, I put $2,000 why the Vikings were down at halftime by like 17 points. And then I took Covington in UFC, and it was $2,000 to win 50,000. And Covington lost Sterling or
And
something.
that was the biggest comeback.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh.
That wasn't that one. It was they were playing like Cincinnati, and I just had that feeling. I was like, they were like getting momentum, and just shit was going wrong in the first half. But I could have cashed out for like $20,000, and I let it ride, and I lost.
Huh.
But my point is sometimes you got to take chances, or you'll never be in that moment.
Hey,
I have a quick bad beat. You want to know it? My worst bad beat ever?
Of course.
Real fast. I was betting overseas with bookmaker.ag in 2010, 2012. I fucking was killing them, right? Like, this is when they were giving you like 8-point teasers, like in basketball, right? And this is when like Golden Nuggets, it's the year the Nuggets won like what they win 72 games.
Yeah.
So you could always put them in the leg, right? and be like, this is a safe bet. So you really only had to pick 2 more games that year. Anyway, I did really good. I pulled out, I was like pulling fucking tons of money out, but overseas at the time, you could only pull out like $2,000 at a time, and then you'd have to wait because it'd be flagged, and it's just a bunch of bullshit. VIP rep called me. He's like, bro, there's this new thing called a digital wallet, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever heard of cryptocurrency? I'm like, no. He's like, dude, no more fees, no more waiting, no more nothing. And I was like, dude, okay, let's try it. So one of the tech guys called me, set up a digital wallet, and he's like, listen, we're sending you this thing. It's like, we're going to send you $2,500 in Bitcoin. And I'm like, cool. Right? So they send it to me in Bitcoin, and then I'm one of those guys that I had tons of money at that time. I had like 5 business locations, money just coming in from sports betting, just everywhere. So I didn't even give a fuck. One morning, I got up, I'd never watched the news, and I watched something, and it was sitting there. Bitcoin was sitting there for maybe 6 months. I'm not even playing, just in a digital wallet. I didn't even know how to use it. I didn't know where to spend it. I just knew it was there, right? Yeah. I remember watching CNN, and I don't know why I was watching CNN, but it was on.
Says a lot about you.
Yeah, I know. No, I don't. And I remember a story came on saying some man got his digital wallet. It's the hacking of digital wallets, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, fuck, someone's going to get me. It took like a week, but I finally found out how to pull my money out of there. But if I never seen that story, I'm the type of guy that I have money. Like I was in Japan in 2001, and I still have bank accounts with money in it over there. I'm not even fucking with
you. If you had just let it ride, you would have made a ton of money.
Dude, like hundreds of millions.
No, not hundreds of millions.
Dude, somebody look up.
I don't know. You would have gotten, if you got 2,500, it would have been.
What year was this?
Yeah. 2010 or 11. Figure out what 1 Bitcoin was back then.
You've heard a lot of videos.
So that's my bad beat.
Heard a lot of videos about that. I actually just watched this video last night about these kids who hacked the CIA. And when the CIA and FBI finally busted them and arrested them, the one thing the kid was most worried about was not just like getting all of his hard drives and stuff, but he had this one hard drive that had over 2,000 Bitcoins on it, and the FBI seized it.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, just imagine, to this day, that kid is just so sick.
Oh, no, yeah.
So sick.
So it probably would have been like around $30. So you would have had 83 Bitcoin.
Now divided by today.
Times, like, it's at like 60K. 5 million.
All right, yeah, so, okay.
I mean, that's a ton of money.
That's still a ton of money.
So, Nasty, I ask everybody this before or when we end the interview. You have a 16, dealer showing 10. Are you hitting or are you
have to hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're talking to a seasoned gambler.
Yeah, you're talking, you have to hit. Here's the thing you got to know. If you're playing on one-on-one with the dealer and like a scenario like that happens 3 out of 4 times and he's built, like you busted out, like you now have to hit again.
You have the advantage.
Yeah, like you now know, like,
but if you're not counting, if you're just sitting at a table.
Then you got to hit.
I'll
like
just say,
a group of people.
I've never not hit on a 16 versus a 10, 9, 8, 7 ace.
And there's got to be situations though. Let's say you're the last seat and you have a full table and it's like big card, big card, big card, big card. I'm really feeling good about hitting. But let's say I saw little, someone try to double down little, they split nines, little. I'm like, okay, this big one's coming. I tell everyone, listen, we just saw 8 little cards. I'm not taking a hit.
Yeah.
There's situational
I just
blackjack.
get real low.
Oh, we've all seen it.
Yeah.
We've all seen it.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been at the worst casino with this guy till 3 in the morning, him scratching the table.
Playing $25 hands.
Yeah.
4 a.m.
Yeah, 4 a.m. Free
He's up $110.
Yeah, just been a grind.
It's the worst thing ever.
Appreciate you coming on, though.
Yeah.
Episode 9. It'll be good for Nasty Nation. Nasty Nation deserves it.
Nasty Nation.
They deserve
it. They do. They really do.
They fucking do deserve it.
I mean, the way
they're grinders, yeah?
The way you've treated them this season, they do deserve it.
Yeah, they do. That's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. We're going to make a comeback, though.
Oh, of course.
100%.
Hey, shout out Nasty.
Yeah. Shout out Nasty. No, shout out Nasty. Great interview. I just was going to say this real quick. This is totally rambling off topic.
I wish we had more time, honestly. We probably have to do a second.
Yeah, we'll definitely have him on again. That was just kind of a rushed one. With.
Talk about a renaissance, man.
He's got money in different bank accounts all over.
That's very, very random.
Bro, we could use $2,000. Mr. McNasty. If you have $2,000 to give me, please do it.
We could cash up in the bottom. Real good, too. Yeah, but I just don't know if you even heard about this. It happened like a couple weeks ago, maybe almost a month ago now. But this sheriff went into this judge's chambers. They've been working together for years. They've been friends for years. And he just shot him and killed him.
What?
Yeah, and the trial just started, so they just released the video of it. You want to see it?
The dude that we were golfing with, his dad is in the same judge's chamber as that guy. Guy got killed. Like same county, same courthouse, everything. And we were on the golf course when he got a text from his dad saying, hey, my fellow judge just got shot and killed by a sheriff.
Holy shit.
It's while we were on the green. I forgot to tell you guys that. Yeah.
Why did he do that?
No one knows. Like,
No
they
one
still
knows.
haven't came out with a thing. Like, trials is just starting. And the
Yes,
only...
this fat guy's a sheriff?
Yeah. And the only thing they know is those guys ate lunch together earlier before this. And then right before he killed him, the sheriff took the dude's phone and was trying to call his wife and kid on it.
Sheriff took the other dude's phone.
Yeah, and was trying to call his wife and his kid on for some reason on his phone. So it's like, bro, like something had to happen. These guys were friends forever. Like they
it's
together,
either two things.
Yeah.
cheating on his wife, right?
What's your money? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he had to fuck his wife or something, right?
Well, it's just added money, yeah.
Speaking of stories, new song comes out today. Okay. Adrien Nunez. All right.
Wow.
Just came out. It's honestly kind of a crazy story. I just want to know your thoughts on it. I don't know if you know the whole backstory behind the song he released today.
I don't.
So essentially, him and that girl Titi. You remember the girl Titi that I talked about? We talked about her. We had a clip go viral. We talked about her and her boyfriend on the NFL cheated on her, right?
That's the girl he's talking about?
So yes. So she came here. So she's been going around just like doing content with guys, whatever, right? No big deal. Well, she came out here to do content with people. One of the people she did content with was Adrien. I guess we didn't really know this, but I guess they were hanging out for like 3 straight days, right? This is according to the song, right? Hung out 3 straight days, didn't leave his side for 3 days is the exact lyric. And then he kind of just like fell for her, and she didn't really fall for him, and she wasn't really feeling it. So but then she started talking to that dude from the Minnesota Vikings, and then the very next week was at the Vikings game. There's a dude on the Vikings that she's dating right now.
Is it top guy or
No.
Okay.
No. But she went over there or whatever. She was like taking pictures with him on the sideline, which is the next lyric, which taking pictures on the sideline. So from kind of what it's seeming like, and I just want to hear your thoughts because you're just hearing the story right now. Did he fall for her too fast, you think? Or who do you blame in that situation?
Nah, I fucking love it.
You just love
I love it all around.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
Because I also love
It's like Brad just took Morgan to Bali and like
100%.
they hit it off, and
Yeah.
I just love
Somewhat
young
similar.
kids fucking
just
hanging
getting after
out,
love.
having fun,
Just
just
getting after
feeling,
love.
just feeling
Feel
things.
that energy.
Yeah, I used to be like that. I'm older now, so I just love to see them figuring it out. and-
Sure.
But it's cool because Adrien has a platform and can write songs about it and like make it, more.
And I also just saw a new video about it. Shout out Adrien. I just saw his new, a video. It was an old video, and it's funny enough because I used to watch his old videos with his girl. His girl was like hot.
Yeah.
It was just basketball videos. And there's a video that came out where she literally told him like, "You'll never be a singer one day. Like your voice is terrible."
Shut up.
It's an old TikTok, yeah, and it's resurfacing right now. And
That's
I will say,
so
both songs he
funny,
released, they are bangers. So
Just
shout out
the
him.
Adrien Nunez revenge tour.
Yeah, and he commented on the video, by the way, that I saw. Like it was somebody else reposted it.
No.
And then Adrien commented on it. It was actually so funny. It was a montage. And the first highlight after she says that is Adrien doing a layup in a Michigan game, and literally Adrien comments like, not the layup highlight, and the guy just responded with, "That was a fundamental backdoor cut, Mr. Nunez." Like we have to show those. It was actually so
Dude,
fucking
last
funny.
weekend at Tin Roof, Christian and Adrien were like
Yeah.
supposed to get shots for us.
Okay.
And Adrien like got him first, and then was like shitting on Christian, and was like, "Oh, I got him first. And I was like, "You have 800,000 followers on Instagram. Of course you got them first. Like, of course you got them first. You're literally a celebrity." And he was like, "Yeah, I know." And I was like, "Yeah, don't shit on like Christian for not being a celebrity."
Also, last thing I want to say about Adrien Nunez, last thing, is that if you watch that video, obviously the Nick video, Adrien literally showed us his text messages at the bar with that girl. And like, that girl's definitely in love with him. She sent the last text. So unless he deleted a bunch of
Brad
texts.
had some other allegations.
Unless he deleted text. I would need to see deleted text messages.
Brad brought up some other allegations.
We can talk about those then, and I'll add that to my investigation. Okay, other thing we did just this past weekend was we had that little party we had, a solid little party at Almost Friday.
Yeah, a little watch party. Commodity.
Commodity. Shout out Commodity. That was a good time. I did go home and live stream the rest of the game after, I believe
That
it
was
was the third
absolutely
quarter.
insane.
And it was absolutely insane.
It's SoBet, it's Commodity, it's Almost Fridays, it's Barstool, it's everything involved into one little conglomerate Earth bubble. And we're vibing. Let's go.
Fuck Nick Saban.
Tide, roll tide, roll tide.
Cheers to that. I can't cheers to that.
Bro, Georgia's dead. Maybe a lot of football left, but not really.
I'm drunk and down a lot of money right now, and it's just not a good combination. If Georgia loses this game, bro, I'm going home.
Carson Beck is an actual fraud, bro.
All I'm doing is winning bets and beating the shit out of Gutsy in golf.
So bad, it's commodity.
It's so bad. It's Commodity. And I like how he's taking on the singer-songwriter role. Remember he didn't like that at first when we would call him that?
Yeah, he's playing into it.
Now he's... And dude, everyone calls him that. Have you noticed that? Everybody calls him singer-songwriter. hey, we're singer-songwriter. And I'm like, yo.
We just started it.
Yeah, we just started that because of the show. Remember, we were just sitting here trying to figure out how to start the show. How do we want to start this show, bro?
God's thinking of intros for shows. That's how it started.
That's literally how it started. Yo, how do we start the show, bro? Episode 9, baby.
I'm never looking back.
I'm never looking back. I'm always looking nowhere. See it on my track. Just wanted you to know where.